Last summer, I got the chance to speak to the current basketball team at my high school. I started out my incredible speech with a simple question. How many of you want to play college basketball? I expected this to get the players interested, for everyone to raise their hands and be excited to learn from a successful college basketball player. But now I think that was the wrong question. If I could have a do-over, I would have asked a slightly different question. I would have asked them, how many of you love playing basketball? In this video, I want to talk about a mistake young players make as they go about their basketball journey. It is a mistake that I often made, and one that can be solved with a simple shift in mindset. I've started on an interesting path in my life right now. Of course, I'm in Finland right now playing professional basketball, which, side note, if you look closely, you might be able to see that my face is a little misshapen because yesterday morning I actually broke my nose. But I got a quick adjustment and I'm working through it. However, aside from basketball, I'm also putting a lot of time and effort into this other thing, YouTube. And with that, I've learned so much from other, more successful YouTubers. The number one piece of advice that successful YouTubers give to people who are starting out on YouTube is to do it because you love making videos, because you love creating something. What they never say is that you should start out on YouTube because you want to make money or maybe get slightly famous or get hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That is just setting yourself up for failure. I would hope that most high school basketball players who have a goal of playing in college do love basketball. But what I want to uncover in this video is that I think younger players focus too much on their chances of playing at the next level and too little on their love for basketball itself. When I was in high school, I would set incredibly high expectations for myself before games. Then I would go out and play, and if I didn't score enough points or get enough assists like I wanted to before the game, I would feel frustrated because I hadn't met my high expectations. Now looking back, I know this was a mistake, and there are a number of reasons why, but think about it like this. Let's say you go into a game and you tell yourself, I need to score at least 20 points today to have a good game. This is such a limiting view of what success in basketball means. There are so many ways to be impactful on the court without ever scoring. Not only that, but you are creating a negative feedback loop. If you don't hit that 20-point threshold, there's a chance you will start second-guessing yourself in your game. That was my issue in high school. I would automatically tell myself that I needed to play better. Or even worse, I would tell myself, maybe you're just not good enough to play that well. And this is where you can really start to lose confidence. So what can you do instead? Because obviously it's also not a good idea to just go into a game without any desire to play well. Of course, we all want to play well, but it's about shifting your mindset on what having a good game actually means. So here are 5 goals I want you to have before your next game. Try it out. Number 1, you will high-five as many teammates as you can throughout the game. Number 2, you will be confident and aggressive with your shot. Number 3, you will make all the hustle plays by diving for loose balls and going for offensive rebounds. Number 4, you will be the loudest talker on your team on defense. Number 5, when you make a mistake, you stay positive and move on to the next play. Now these are reliable goals because they're in your control. How much playing time you get, whether your teammates pass to you, or if you score 30 points, these are things that are less in your control. One thing that I did do right in high school is that I never had incredibly high expectations about the outcome of my basketball journey. Basically, I never really had that expectation that I needed to play Division I basketball or my career would be a bust. Now I know what you're thinking. Why shouldn't you work to get to the highest level of basketball that you possibly can? Let me explain. The simple answer is that you should. You should work to be the highest level basketball player you can. But the problem is, if you make it about the destination and not the process, you are setting yourself up for failure. Just like these successful YouTubers have taught me not to worry about subscribers or money or any of that stuff, but worry about the process, I'm telling you the same thing in your basketball journey. John Wooden, one of the greatest coaches of all time, had this to say about having a process-oriented mindset.
And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control. And if you get too engrossed and involved and concerned in regard to the things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control. I coined my own definition of success, which is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. I believe that's true. If you make the effort to do the best of which you're capable, trying to improve the situation that exists for you, I think that's success, and I don't think others can judge that.
You made the effort to do the best of which you were capable. Wise words from a wise man. One of my best friends is one of the most passionate basketball players I have ever met. He works out incredibly hard, watches a ton of basketball, and he really knows the game on an elite level. And yet, I'll be honest with you, he struggles to get minutes at the Division III school where he plays. However, he does all those things because he absolutely loves basketball. He worked his ass off because of his passion for the game, not because of some expectation to make it to the NBA. And just from talking to him, I know he is proud of his basketball journey. And I bet he is going to be around the game of basketball for years after he is playing. John Wooden would probably argue that my friend has found success. I hope if you're watching this video, that means you love basketball, and I want each and every one of you to be great. My fear is that in today's landscape of social media and mixtapes and rankings, you will feel like you were not successful enough if you don't hit some arbitrary target point. Whether you're looking ahead to a single game or to your entire basketball journey, judge your success on the things that you can control. Did you work as hard as you could in your most recent game? Were you a great teammate in practice? Or simply, did you get better today? I promise if you just focus on these little things, when you do get to your destination, no matter where that is, you will feel fulfilled. Goals are great, but I think the best goal to have for young basketball players is simple. You should try to become a better basketball player right now. And if you want to learn more about the little ways you can impact your basketball journey with things that are in your control, watch this video on 3 habits that great basketball players have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sitting on my new couch in my apartment in Finland definitely made this video a little bit more comfortable to record.